Manchester United fan, are you ready for a bombshell that could completely change the future of our attack? But before we reveal this electrifying news, I have a request for you. If you don't want to miss any updates about the Red Devils, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That way, you'll always stay on top of everything happening at Old Trafford. Now, let's get straight to the point because what I'm about to tell you might leave every fan speechless. One of the greatest strikers in recent European football history could be on his way to Manchester United. And no, we're not talking about just any player, but a true goal machine, a lethal finisher who has terrorized Premier League defenses for years and who could finally wear the red jersey. Yes, we're talking about him, Harry Kane. But will United's dream finally come true this time? What's behind this surprising move? Stick with me, because the details of this negotiation could change the course of Ruben Amorim's squad for next season. Since his Tottenham days, Manchester United has been obsessed with Harry Kane. Year after year, attempts were made, offers came in, but the striker never landed at Old Trafford. Last year, Bayern Munich achieved what United couldn't for nearly a decade. They pried him away from Tottenham. But now, the situation could change drastically. That's because one of Manchester United's owners, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, has simply approved the arrival of the star and wants to see him leading the club's attack. And more, Kane's contract situation could make this deal much easier. But does this transfer really have a chance of happening? Currently, Harry Kane is under contract with Bayern Munich, but his release clause could be the key to this major twist. The current price to take the English star out of German football is £65 million, but from January 2026, that amount drops to £54 million. In other words, financially, United might have the perfect window of opportunity to finally make this long-held dream come true. And there's more, Ruben Amorim simply doesn't have a player of Kane's caliber in his squad. The Portuguese manager knows that if he wants to seriously compete for the top of the Premier League, he needs a striker of this level. And that's where things start to heat up. But hold on, because not everything depends on Jim Ratcliffe's will. After all, even as one of the club's owners, he can't just make the call and bring Kane to Old Trafford. This decision must come from United's board and, of course, from the player himself. And that's where the big question arises. Does Harry Kane want to return to the Premier League? Bayern Munich, obviously, doesn't want to lose their number 9, especially because he's been tearing it up in the Bundesliga. So far, he's scored an incredible 70 goals in 72 games for the German club, along with 22 assists. And to top it off, he might finally win the long-awaited first title of his career. Would Kane trade that security for a return to English football? Bayern Munich is already feeling uneasy about this possibility because they know Premier League clubs still see Harry Kane as one of the best strikers in the world, and rightfully so. The Englishman not only maintains his incredible scoring average, but he has also become a key player in Bayern's system. Internally, the Bavarian board is already discussing strategies to prevent their number 9 from being lured by a tempting offer. The big problem? They know that holding on to a player of this caliber, when the Premier League gets involved, can be an almost impossible task. And Manchester United isn't alone in this race. Al Ahly from Saudi Arabia is already working behind the scenes and would be willing to open the checkbook to offer an absolutely irresistible contract to Kane. The Saudi project has been attracting big names from European football, and financially, they could easily outbid any offer from United or another English club. However, there's one key factor that could decide this negotiation. Harry Kane still wants to compete at the highest level. The striker has always made it clear that his main goal is to continue fighting for the biggest trophies in world football, and a move to Saudi Arabia at this stage of his career might not be the best choice for his ambitions. And this is exactly where Manchester United can come in strong. Kane has always shown a special fondness for English football and has a deep emotional connection with the Premier League. For years, he carried Tottenham on his back, becoming one of the league's all-time top scorers. But something crucial was missing: trophies. And if there's one club that has the potential to offer him that chance, it's Manchester United. A team with history, tradition, and a passionate fan base that knows exactly how to idolize a true number 9. If Kane has to choose between money and legacy, would he resist the opportunity to finally lift trophies in England wearing the red of Old Trafford? But for this idea to gain momentum, United must prove they are a competitive team, ready to fight on equal footing with Manchester City, Arsenal, and Liverpool. That's exactly the challenge for Ruben Amorim. The Portuguese manager arrived to rebuild Manchester United and has already shown signs that he wants an intense, organized, and attacking team. The big question is, without a striker of Kane's level, will it be possible to achieve that goal? Amorim knows that to go toe-to-toe with the Premier League giants and reclaim the top spot, he needs a lethal goal scorer. And Kane is undoubtedly the perfect name for this mission. If Manchester United shows they are ready to compete for titles, will Harry Kane be able to resist the call of Old Trafford? This could be United's last big chance to bring the striker in, and this time, everything indicates that the Red Devils won't give up easily. The board is already monitoring the situation and knows that a strategic move could put Kane on the path to Manchester. And if the player himself decides it's time to return home, Bayern Munich could have a major problem on their hands. Now, the big question remains, will Manchester United finally be able to sign Harry Kane? Or will this dream once again slip through the Red Devils' fingers? The fact is that the star's contract situation could give United a unique opportunity to close this deal, something the fans have been waiting for years. But will the club really take this step? And more importantly, would Kane be willing to leave his Bayern journey behind to lead Amorim's attack? Well, Manchester United fans, I want to hear your opinion. Do you think Harry Kane would be the perfect signing for our team? Or do you believe United should look for another name in attack? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I'm curious to know what you think about this possibility. Oh, and don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do it now and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates about our Manchester United. Thanks for your attention, and see you in the next bombshell news about the Red Devils.